And welcome to another episode of Die of a Gold Coin Dealer. Today's episode I'm going to title Victory Lap, and that's not me being smug, but that's me kind of accepting that I'm on my way out. You know, I will be here for another year. I will probably be trading until next September, but I don't need to trade. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm not doing it because I need to pay bills. I'm doing it because there's coins in my collection that I don't own. And there's one coin in particular I would love to own. I would love to buy it as a legacy coin and just forget about it for 20, 30 years. So, yeah, it's been a very interesting few weeks for me. I've accepted that this is me winding down. I could literally just shut up shop and sell what I have and be done with it. But I think it would be unfair. It'd be unfair on you guys, the viewership, who've supported me. It'd be unfair on the people who sell to me. It'd be unfair on probably me. I do enjoy this, and just to walk away and be like, I've made enough and screw you guys, I don't think that's a fair way to do it. I'm a very fortunate man. I've got a fancy education that I broke my back to pay for, but I think knowledge should be free. And I think platforms such as YouTube and social media, and as much as there is bad advice out there, I think it's a place where you can really improve your life by learning key skills. And I think it's time for me as an individual and as a dealer, a trader, a teacher, I guess. It's time for me to find someone, or find several people to pick up that mantle from me and take it further. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do in a year's time. I've had many people message me saying, "Oh, Sean, you're saying you're quitting. You've been saying you're quitting a long time." Like I said, financially, I don't need to do it anymore. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I was of the mindset maybe I could start a charity, or maybe a community football club, or maybe another business. I don't know. I could go back and do my PhD. I don't know. I never intended to be a coin dealer. Being a coin dealer was meant to be something I did for a bit of beer money when I was a lot younger, less grey, and more motivated to change the world. But here we are. But I do think I've got a lot to share, and there's a lot in my brain that I need to find a way to kind of pass that knowledge on. I think that's important to me, and whether it makes me a coffee a day, dollar a day, $10, who cares? I think it's important to put that out there in the world. I can't do it for other people. There's some people who just watch my channel because they want to see nice coins, and that's completely fine. But I never set the channel up to be about coin, like just showcase coins or to sell coins. I set it up because I had a passion, and I set it up because I wanted people to share in that passion. I wanted to meet like-minded people, but I also wanted to educate people on how to do certain things. I was fed up of other coin channels at the time, and I'm not throwing shade at anyone. They'd say, "Well, what should you buy? What should you sell?" And it would go around like a merry-go-round. And it's like, well, you don't know because you don't sell it. You only buy. You're only doing one side of the equation. I'm not saying that everything I say is right. Everything changes, trends change, but I'm hoping that people can understand the core concepts, the key principles that I trade with to make money, and I make good money. I do make good money. I can't dispute that. I'm hoping that by the time I'm done, I would have left a mark on this community where they're like, "Oh, he's all right. You know, he meant well." The money side of things, who gives a shit? Who cares? It's nice, but it doesn't really matter. I want people to say, actually, I didn't understand this, and it's been explained in a way that I can understand it. Because I find there's a lot of companies out there, they try and gatekeep. They gatekeep information on knowledge, and sometimes they gatekeep stock, and sometimes they don't have your best interests at heart. And I think that's wrong. I don't think anything should be gatekept, gatekeeping. I don't think anyone should be denied knowledge because they don't know how to do something. I don't feel they should have to pay for that knowledge either. They should have to work for it. They should have to put that knowledge into practice and to go out and find it themselves. Like, I don't believe in a free ride, but I don't believe you should go on a £100 course. Like, I was approached a few years ago. He said, "Why don't you put it into a course?" Why would I put it into a course? Like, what am I going to do? Charge people £100 a pop? Yeah. I could think of, I could maybe do it and do it as a charitable contribution. There's plenty of people who need money. It just doesn't. It's like blood for me. I don't need more than I've got, and that might change. But I think in terms of this being my victory lap, I think I'm going to put it to good use. I'm going to aim to buy the coins I want, and I'm probably going to chip away at the debt. I don't need to. Like, my finances are fine, but it'd give me more peace of mind. So yeah, that's my victory lap. In terms of like the week and what I've done, stamps, it's been nuts. It's been absolutely crazy. So basically, I put a video out and I told you about the first class stamps going up 30 pence a stamp. I know it's not coin related, but a lot of coin people have bought from me. I think I've done 10,000, 11,000 stamps in the space of what, 4 days, 5 days? Don't think it's any longer than that. And I was in my mind, I was like, I'll just put 5,000 on the market. And then I thought, you know what? This is a gift. This is a gift. This is something that I've benefited from, and I've got more coming in. Just let people have it. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's not a problem to share the wealth around. But it's nuts because if you're a coin dealer or you're buying, you're selling coins, the postage side of things is becoming problematic. So to look at, I've got the postage list in front of me. I use it on the daily. So currently, this is the old one. So this will go up from next month. Currently, to send something £2.5 grand. So if you've got a 1 ounce gold coin, to send it for the post, it's going to cost you £18. It's probably going to cost you 18, 15, 19 quid P&P. Most people can't afford that. So on the one hand, I've really benefited from the price going up because I had like 80,000 first class when I started in a bank vault. Yes, that's correct, by the way. I had 80,000 first class stamps. Man's got 50 ounces. It's no problem for me to ping them off because I was going to make the same money anyway. I don't have a problem if it helps people in their own businesses and their own lives, and I've got no problem with that. I've done well. I don't need to do much weller. It's completely fine by me. So yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy one for me, in the sense that I wasn't expecting a stamp price rise, but that stamp price rise has just solidified me getting out. So this is my victory lap, and I'm going to treat it how I want to. And if it means I get lots of cool coins in, I'm game for that, and I'm happy to share my knowledge, my experiences, my aspirations. And maybe in the meantime, I'll work out what I want to do with the rest of my life, because this feels like a dream for me that lasted longer than it should have done. I got to do something that very few people have the privilege of doing, but it come at very heavy costs. It cost me a lot in my life to do this job. It cost me my health. It cost me some relationships. It cost me my sanity at times, and it's also allowed me to grow as a person. Mentally, it's allowed me to grow in the sense that sometimes you deal with people you don't want to deal with because they're just a bit shit, and you have to get your elbows out. And I don't really like that. That is a form of growth, but it's not a form of growth that I really want to be doing. I want to focus on other things. Like, I'd much rather go for a 30-minute run than deal with someone like that. Each to their own. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Diary of a Coin Deal. It's just me rambling about, doing okay. But I think over the next 12 months, it's my responsibility to give you guys everything I know. And I hope someone can pick it up and do something useful with it, because I sincerely want people to have a better life, whether it's good, bad, or in between. I think life should be aspirational. I think it should be about moving forward, and when you get to that point that you want to be in, I think you should pass it on to someone else. Just my views. Plenty of people disagree. If people watch this and think they can take advantage, try it. Many have tried. Doesn't work that way. Take care, guys. Bye.